we are returning to BTOB. Now, I know we've taken a little bit of time off. There was a lot that's been going on. Full transparency. These last like 2 or 3 weeks, I don't think I've ever been this busy. So that's why like some of the videos have been getting out a little bit later than usual. The responses to comments are a little bit longer for the last little bit because of that. And there's just some other stuff that was just going on. Life has just been really crazy. I would barely ever be able to sit down to just like do anything until like after dinner. It's been hit the road and run. So I apologize for the long break on BTOB. Definitely was not my intention. However, we are going to be returning to him today, and we are starting off with Hi Beautiful with a special video. So let's check it out, shall we? Yeah, I think we should.
당신에게 받은 사랑과 행복이 넘치도록.
Oh, I should say this is from what I was in the recommendation. I was told that this was like the last performance they gave in 2024. Was part of that conference, or not conference, concert. So, yeah.
커서 말로 다 표현할 수가 없어서 이 노래를 만들었습니다. 이보다 더 좋을 수 있을까 들려드리겠습니다.
Oh, there's the boys.
Hi, beautiful, so beautiful. 다른 말은 잘 떠오르지가 않아. Beautiful, so beautiful.
I love that stage setup.
믿기지 않을 만큼 세상을 품에 안아. 세상을 향해 나아가. 이보다 더 좋을 수 있을까?
I love that melody.
I'm thinking to myself, can this get any better? But I already know the answer, 그럴 일은 없어, yeah. AM to the PM, if you're right next to me then 더 바랄 것도 없어, 너만 있으면 돼. 너를 위해 노래할게, 좀 아껴보는 감정 A to Z. Always be by your side. 세상을 품에 안아. 세상을 향해
That's nice.
Can't even try to imagine living my life without you. You're my source of serotonin, the burst that I need. You're what helps me make it through. 너 없인 안 돼. Can it get any better? 고민도 안 돼. No way. No way. 이보다 더 큰 행복은
Ooh. Whoa. Okay. Beautiful shot. Ah. That's cute. I love that signature. That's awesome. Ah. Very cool. So, of course, now that I am here, I have to say, a little while ago, I did a video that was called, "Is This Person the Best K-Pop Singer?" That is a series. That is the name of the series. And with that being said, I have pretty much everyone from BTOB ready to line up for that series as well. It's the question. It's the quest. So, probably first we are going to be starting off with my homeboy. We are definitely doing the lead singer, my homeboy, Eunkwon. He's going to probably be the first one that I cover in that series. So, just to let you know, that was just a series. That's just the title. It's, yeah. Anyway, plan on that in roughly, probably about, not next Friday, but probably the Friday following. Cool? All right, let's talk about the song. My very first thing that I want to talk about is melody. And yes, not just the fans, but the actual melody of the song.
Always be by your side. 세상을 꿈내야 한다. 세상을 향해 나아가. 이보다 더 좋을 수 있을까? 이보다 더.
All that emotion that if you are a melody and you are feeling emotional about the song, this part right here is probably one of the major benefactors as to why. And it's because the way that our brain is kind of tricked in a lot of senses when it comes to music. And a lot of times when things are reached into the higher, kind of, I'd say, the higher register of your voice, and it's done with a certain amount of like softness, that it just clips something. And for that being said, when we do this here, it's really quite telling at where the emotion is at, because this is, to me, the whole song is kind of emotionally charged. However, this particular section, I would say, is probably one of those ones where this is where the emotion is the most heightened. Right here. And let's give it up. He's been pulling out a little bit more vocals recently, and honestly, love his tone because it's a little bit more gravelly. And so it's a good contrast because everybody inside of BTOB has very pure voices. There's not any grit. It's very pure. It's very just crystal. Whereas he has a little bit of that grain to him.
Try to imagine living my life without you. You're my source of serotonin, the burst that I need. You're what helps me make it through. 너 없인 안 돼. Can it get any better? 고민도 안 돼. No way. No way.
And then, of course, I want to get into this part right here. The whole lead-in, the crescendo. You got that emotion that you get from the chorus. This is serving as kind of like an extra bridge, and to get that into this with the crescendo burst is a masterpiece of writing.
No way.
That's some belting. That's some belting. You have to be really careful with belting like that. And I will say one part before I move on. The fact that they are able to get to that emotion, part of the reason why that also really helps out is because of the energy of the percussion being hit there. And right here, you'll notice as that comes in, there, when I talk about belting, you'll see all those veins bulging out. If you ever hear somebody ever talk about like, oh, he had to get surgery on his vocal cords because of this, that, or the other, it's usually because people are belting. So you gotta be careful. Gotta be careful there. In reality, though, when it comes to fan songs, this is probably, in my opinion, one of the top. I would say top 3 best fan songs I've ever heard. This is phenomenal. I just really like how this is written. I love the emotion. I love the energy. It's very heightened. It's a very heightened song. And honestly, like, when your brain is firing on full cylinders here, it's really cool. There's just a lot to pick up. I really, really appreciate how they wrote this, because this is something that's good to put on for the casual listener and stuff like that. But I know Melody pretty well now, and I think that we all know that it's the small details. It's the small things that, you know, they put that extra effort into that really, truly ends up pushing the song even further than what most people probably would be able to if it was not BTOB. But because it is BTOB, this song will go the extra mile. And honestly, the lyric writing on this also helps out with that. Obviously, we can't go without saying that, because this has to be something that you connect to. And I know that BTOB is really into writing their own music, so I wouldn't be surprised if this was just them that wrote this. And if so, kudos, because that is incredible. Anyway, let me know what you all think. And if you have any other recommendations, of course, I'm always open to recommendations. And of course, like I said, is said person the best K-pop singer in the world? That series will be continuing next with a member of BTOB, probably in Kwon. So anyway, thank you all so much. I hope that you enjoyed this as much as I have. This has been amazing, and we will return to BTOB sooner than last time. I promise. Anyway, have a good one. Bye, Victus.